Chiller North in Lewis Center, Ohio. My name is Tyler Fisher alongside Travis Snapper. We will be guiding you through today's game. Travis, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing pretty well. Excited to see some hockey and watch what these two teams are able to do together.
Yeah, and really quick, this game wasn't supposed to happen.
No, not at all.
What was supposed to happen?
This was supposed to actually be between, I believe it's Olentangy, Liberty, and St. Charles.
Yep.
But they had to unfortunately back out due to COVID issues within the program. And so Upper Arlington stepped up, and now we have this matchup in its place.
It's also important to note these two teams played just days ago, like 3 days ago. Scored the game-winning goal. Garrett Alderman with 24 saves tonight. Travis, what else can you tell us about Upper Arlington?
Well, I know that they played Dublin Jerome recently. They won 10-4. Adams period to be really, really interesting.
Yep. And Travis, who do you think out of Upper Arlington is a great player to watch?
Well, I think you definitely have to look at Adam. He had a hat trick and an assist.
I think Upper Arlington can take this game. Maybe I will call it here. I'd say maybe a 3-1 scoreline for the Golden Bears.
I like that scoreline. I think that's pretty reasonable. I cannot agree with you more. I think that if you're Upper Arlington, you don't necessarily have to play fast. As tired as possible, and I think they have the capabilities to do that.
We are just about set here.
All right.
And we turn it over to the PA announcer before we head up to the final puck for the puck drop. Next up, the national anthem.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's Capital Hockey Conference game between the Upper Arlington Golden Bears and your Olentangy Liberty Patriots. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. At center, number 24, Carson Krieshoff. At left wing, number 13, Adam Carroll. At right wing, number 18, Max Robbins. On defense, number 19, Woody Devonian. And number 43, Maury Brennan. In goal, number 35, Garrett Alden. And now we're Olentangy Liberty Patriots. At center, number 3, Ben Brown. At right wing, number 15, Isaac Lowe. At left wing, number 19, Jackson Bojan. On defense, number 10, Landon Smith. And number 8, Jacob Pimpa. And in goal, number 1, Andy Healer. Now, if you all please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome back to Chilling North in Lewis Center, Ohio. Tyler Fisher along with Travis Napper. Travis, we talked about the game. Are you ready to watch some hockey?
Oh, I've been ready. I've been dying to have hockey back in my life again, and it is finally here. I am so pumped for this game.
Looking at the starting lines for the Olentangy, for the Olentangy Liberty Patriots, we have Andy Keeler in net, Ben Brown, Jacob Kempa, Landon Smith, Isaac Moe, and Jackson Vojan. Looking at the visitors, the Upper Arlington Golden Bears, we have Adam Carrot, Max Robbins, Whitty Tavonian, Carson Graysock, Rory Brennan, and in net, I said it before, Garrett Alderman. 24 saves, by the way, in the last matchup against these two teams for Garrett Alderman. Just throwing that out there.
Just in case you didn't think he was ready.
And we are underway from Chiller North in Lewis Center, Ohio. Puck gets dumped down back into the Upper Arlington zone. Cleared out.
Upper Arlington getting a good start, getting a fast start, getting them in their zone already, like we just said.
Jacob Kempa right there along the glass, being able to swing the puck back around his net as he recollects and passes it up to Mo. Mo is unable to corral that puck. That shot taken by Adam Carrot. Looking at that, Adam Carrot is a very tall guy.
He is very tall. I can't imagine what that's going to feel like when you get hit in the boards by that man.
Nolan Adams right there, right in front of us, getting that puck back into his own zone to reset.
Looks like Liberty's starting to find their legs a little bit. They're getting it back into the offensive zone, but now they got to play retreat.
Olentangy takes it back behind. There's Gage Schlotterbeck right there on the puck. As he gets kind of hit in the center ice. Puck gets down behind Alderman.
Good attempt by Upper Arlington trying to keep that puck in the offensive zone for them.
Sam Cannon was the one that dumped that puck down into the Olentangy Liberty zone. As it gets back behind Andy Keeler.
I think that's going to be the key for Liberty right now is they got to find a way to get past Upper Arlington and get out of their own zone. Right now they're getting close, but Upper Arlington has found a good way to keep that puck in a zone. We have to stop.
Andy Keeler with a save there. Face-off coming to the right of the Patriot netminder. Travis, what do you like about Olentangy Liberty so far?
So far, I like that looks like they were able to find some momentum. They weren't necessarily going too quick and getting into the offensive zone, but for the most part, they didn't stay too much on the defensive side. They stayed a little bit kind of in between. They just got to find a way to push that puck up a little bit better than they did.
Aiden Johnson wins the faceoff for the Golden Bears as the Olentangy Liberty Patriots swing the puck out towards Isaac Moe. Isaac Moe comes in, scores! Isaac Moe gets the Patriots on the board already. We are about 2 minutes into this opening period right now. They do not look tired at all.
No, not at all. I think somebody heard what I said because they did exactly what I said they needed to do. They needed to push the puck up, and they did so very well. Three-man team right into the offensive zone, and they were able to do some fancy maneuvering and got that goal.
Isaac Moe was able to swing that puck around the defender and send that into the back of the net to give the Patriots a 1-0 lead.
Here's a question. If you're Upper Arlington, are you panicking right now?
No, not really.
I mean, 2 minutes in, it's not bad, but...
That's fair. Ben Brown takes the puck into the zone. And here come the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. 2-on-2, and Andy Keeler makes the save. That shot taken by Carson Graysock, a name that we know too well.
And we pointed it out in the beginning. We said that Olentangy does lead, or is first in conference in goals scored per period.
Yep, and we can add another one to that first period as Gage Schlotterbeck is unable to make something happen for the Patriots. Adam Carrot takes the puck in front of, he throws the puck in front of Andy Keeler, but the Patriots are there for the save. Vincent Rangel. Gage Schlotterbeck turns that puck over to the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. Shot from the point by Noah Domagalski.
Good work here by Upper Arlington, keeping the puck in their own zone, not letting it get too far out.
Delayed offside.
A little bit on their heels before. Yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't an offside.
And that looked like Charlie Lenzel on the defeating end of that massive hit in front of the Patriots bench. Joey Holland is upended.
It was a good stop by Holland. Almost had him. Not quite yet.
Here come the Patriots.
Ooh.
Unable to make something happen. As there's a hard hit in the corner.
Getting a little physical now.
And that's something that you want to see if you're the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. You want to get physical. You're already down 1-0, 2 minutes into the first period.
But I'm impressed. Liberty, for a minute in the beginning, it looked like they were going to start out a little slow. Looks like we have an icing. But it looked like they were going to start out slow, and they picked it up very intensely here in the last couple of minutes, and I'm very impressed.
Indeed. We have a face-off to the right of Garrett Alderman. Ben Brown for the Patriots, and Nolan Adams for the Golden Bears. Possibly. Yes, it was. I heard the whistle and I saw somebody move. I thought somebody got tossed out there for a hot second. And I don't know if you know that is possible to get tossed out of a face-off if you kind of false started a little bit.
Yep.
So, and miscommunication by Mo and Brown there. Sorry, Kempa there. Depending on who should get the puck. And another icing called. This face-off will come back down to the Patriots zone.
Isaac Moe almost had that one. If he'd have just got his stick a little bit further out, I think they could have had a good fast break on that one.
And a small false start there by the Patriots, but
a little bit.
Upper Arlington wins the puck. Vincent Rangel.
Nice speed to negate the icing.
You come up, there is, oh, what a hit there. Puck travels down back into the Patriots zone, and a hot on that tail is Adam Carrot. Puck back into the Patriots zone. Golden Bears on the change. A hard hit by Carson Graysock.
One interesting thing I'm noticing about Upper Arlington is they're not going full out with their attack. They have a couple people that are sticking back and kind of just waiting it out to see what happens. They don't want to afford another goal. And so they're playing a little bit conservative, it looks like, but they're still trying to find ways to push that puck up the ice. We'll see if that works out for them.
Face off to the left of Andy Keeler, won by the Patriots. Shea Dementova, was there, and Adam Keeler makes a necessary save.
But that's good for Upper Arlington. You're finally getting a shot on the goalie. You want to pressure the goalie as much as possible. And it looks like they may finally get some pressure on him.
I like the little song that was just playing there. Jump around. Can't jump around here.
No.
Puck gets flipped up out of play. Face off coming right to the left of us, it looks like. Sorry, center ice. Jack Norris is unable to win the face-off.
That is a big man to go win a face-off against. That has to be just terrifying.
Sam Cannon retreats back and finds Charlie Lenzel. What a pass. Lenzel is unable to make something there. Travis, I know you saw that right there, buddy. What just happened?
That was a close one. They had a couple good moves. They psyched out a few people, had some good puck movement, just had a really bad bounce. Didn't go their way. But that was a close one. They're starting to get a little bit of pressure. I'm excited.
It looked like it was about to get carried into an own net by one of the Patriots' sticks.
Yep.
Isaac Moe, the goal scorer. His puck is flipped up, not out of play, but Sam Cannon is there. And here come the Patriots, unable to get a shot of Jackson Vogen now on the puck.
I think
pass it out to Kempa. And there's a goal!
All right.
Jacob Kempa from the wing. My Lord. What a shot. The Patriots take a 2-0 lead with 8:23 remaining in the first period. What about that goal right there? These guys, again, they do not look tired at all.
No. You got to give them credit. We said in the opening that they had to score fast and they had to score quick. They're doing exactly that. And again, like you said, they don't look tired. Even though they played last night. Yep. And they don't look tired at all. They're coming out with an intensity. They're coming out quick. And even when Upper Arlington is getting an upper hand on them, they are moving that puck as quickly as possible.
And correction, it seems as though that puck may have taken a deflection. The goal scorer now is Ben Brown.
I think if you're Upper Arlington, you've got to come out hard and you've got to come out just swinging for the fences.
Yep. You
have got to start hitting some people because you've got to get a little physical. Wear this team down. They don't look tired at all. This needs to change for Upper Arlington. And this is a team that is, I believe, 4-1-1 right now. Correct.
Is the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. However, looking at the Olentangy Liberty Patriots, have not played many games as though sitting at 2-0-1, I believe. And a shot there by Noah Domagolski is just wide. Puck gets sent back down into the Upper Arlington zone, and we have an icing call.
Not without a lack of effort, though. I mean, he was definitely close to getting that puck. Got to give, again, we keep harping on it, but you got to give Liberty a lot of credit. They are coming out with some fire and some speed.
Yep, I definitely see that. This is a Patriots team that probably has this last matchup in their mind where they lost 1-0 in overtime.
Defeat can do some crazy things.
Shot by Domagolski is wide of the net. And here come the Patriots. Shot is wide of the net there.
I think another thing you got to keep in mind if you're Upper Arlington, if you're looking at the Patriots, they're not afraid to take shots no matter where it's from.
Yep, definitely.
If you're Upper Arlington, you've got to have that same mindset. Now, granted, don't take bad shots. I get that, but you do have to just shoot for the net, because at this point you're down 2-0. You have to take whatever shot you can find.
Gage Schlotterbeck sends it up to Max Lundqvist. And Rangel with a hard hit on Colton Pater. Upper Arlington is able to reset just a little bit. Looks like that puck may have hit the stanchion up there. The ref's not noticing it.
Yeah, I think Upper Arlington needs one good play to really get back into this game. It looks like Liberty really has them on their heels right now and was really just almost having them rattled because they just cannot seem to find the momentum. I thought it was the other way around at the beginning of this game, and it completely flipped. Another big hit.
Gresham has a shot blocked. Brennan is able to dump it down. Upper Arlington change on the fly.
I think they needed that. I think they needed a couple of fresh legs out there. Maybe get some fire in this team.
Domagolski sends it down. No icing on the play.
We had Linzella over here against the ice against us. See if he can get something going. He's been
a hard hit by Sam Cannon on Ben Brown.
That could be the difference maker. This Upper Arlington team really needs to start getting physical, and it could start right there with Cannon.
And it looks like the Olentangy Liberty Patriots are going to be on the power play A holding call against Domagolski for the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. So 2-minute power play for the Patriots.
And if you're Upper Arlington, that is something you could not afford.
Not at all. Down 2-0 in the first period. About 5:20 remaining now. Down a man for a couple minutes.
But I will say this could be a good sign for them as well, because we've seen, if you watch professional hockey, crazy things can happen when you lose a player. Teammates can start playing a little better, a little different. This could be an interesting way to find out what this team can do down a man.
Face off to the right of Alderman in the Upper Arlington Golden Bears zone. Puck gets flipped out, and Patriots will have to reset.
And really, when you're down a man, you almost play a little harder, which is something I think they need to really start to do, because they realize that they are at a disadvantage.
Yep. Ben Brown sends it back down. A mishandle by, wow, that would have been scary right there, by Woody Tavonian right there. Puck gets flipped up in the back, stanchion netting out of play. We have a face-off coming here shortly. I'm really enjoying this game so far. I was not expecting this much of a fast-paced game so far.
I'm enjoying the music.
That too. That too.
Bohemian Rhapsody? I mean, can't beat it.
I think Bohemian Rhapsody is the most underrated song ever. Hot take right there. Ooh, tough save right there. And here we go again. Ozzy Osbourne. You love to hear it.
Whoever is controlling the music, kudos to you. I tip my imaginary hat to you, because, wow.
I have a hat, so I'll tip it for you.
Tip it for both of us.
Max Lundqvist set to take the face off.
I'm going to ask you, though, if you're Alderman, what are you thinking right now?
If I'm Garrett Alderman, I'm thinking the defense needs to get their feet right. There has been so much going on in front of the net, and I think the defense is letting too much of correct me if I'm wrong. I think the Golden Bears are letting the Patriots have too much of the puck.
Oh.
And what a save! Another save by Alderman. And that first save was blocked by, I think, Max Robbins. So the Golden Bears are actually doing really well on this penalty kill.
Speaking of Alderman, I mean, that's almost one thing you can't afford, is your goalie to start to give up opportunities at a goal. I mean, going behind the net is something that you can't really afford right now, and that was almost a costly mistake.
And we saw that he was behind the net, probably could not get back to his net quick enough with the puck going back to the point. And for the Patriots to have a wide open net.
Yeah, I was going to say, on the flip side, though, if you're the Patriots, though, you have to make do on that opportunity. And those aren't going to come very often, so when they do happen, you've got to make the most of those opportunities.
Max Robbins was that Golden Bear on the puck just a few seconds ago. And the puck gets dumped down into the Upper Arlington zone. Domagolski now out of the box. The Golden Bears have successfully killed the penalty. Teams are back to full strength.
All right, let's see what the Upper Arlington... There we go.
What a save by Andy Keeler.
That was a good save.
A costly mistake right there. And Andy Keeler bails the Patriots out. Face off to the left of Keeler. Looks like Ben Brown was able to win that face-off, and he was, as the Patriots start to head up ice.
And again, like we've been saying all game, you cannot afford this if you're Upper Arlington, immediately retreating into your own zone.
Yes. Icing face-off coming to the right of Andy Keeler, who has been Such a great netminder today for the Liberty Patriots. As me and my buddy Travis here jam out to some music.
You almost can't help it. You almost can't help it because they've got a great selection going.
Ben Brown was able to find Jackson Vogen, and the puck goes out of play. Face off, coming to the right of Garrett Alderman. .2:17 left here in the first period.
I think if you're Upper Arlington, you've got to score before this period ends.
Give yourself a momentum booster heading into intermission. Good call, good call. Delayed offside. And the Upper Arlington Golden Bears are able to kind of get the puck out of the way, but not enough for an icing call. Settled in the corner. Shot right on net, but nothing was able to come of that.
They've got to keep the puck. Got to keep it moving.
As the puck falls for Lundqvist to Gage Schlotterbeck and is unable to convert.
And like you alluded to, Olentangy Liberty is getting just way too many open chances in front of the net. I can understand if they're not doing too well on the offensive side, but if you are Upper Arlington, you have got to clean that up.
Yes.
You've got to not let the Olentangy Liberty Patriots get in front of your net with the slightest of ease like they're doing right now.
Schlotterbeck just practically gets sandwiched here, and a hard hit. A little chirping back and forth between Cannon and Schlotterbeck, but nothing comes of that. Another, and Cannon goes back at Schlotterbeck. I can see these two having something going throughout the entirety of the game, probably.
I think that's good. Schlotterbeck, you got to see something out of one of your teammates. You got to see some fire, and Schlotterbeck could provide that.
And what a save by Andy Keeler right there as you were talking, Travis. I don't know if you were able to see that 2-on-1 situation for the Golden Bears, and Keeler was able to sprawl his body out and corral that puck and force a face-off with 1:17 left in the first period.
I mean, he's been the MVP. I know they had 2 goal scorers, but I think he's been the MVP today.
Well, we will see just how true that statement rings up as Ben Brown takes the puck into the Upper Arlington Golden Bears zone, able to get around 2 defenders and passes it back. A shot, what a save by Garrett Alderman right there. 1 minute left in the first period. Puck goes back out to the wing, a blocker save by Alderman. And the puck comes out into the neutral zone for the Golden Bears. But Isaac Moe, the tall goal scorer who scored the first one for the Patriots, sends it down. As a little pushing and shoving going on there. Looks like we have a whistle. I'm not really sure what the call is. Hopefully we will get a better understanding here for Patriots are, looks like, arguing something here. Andy Keeler and Gage Schlotterbeck talking to.
Looks like Upper Arlington's going to go on the power play. Not exactly sure what for, but
so there is what looks to be a power play for the Golden Bears with 33.2 seconds left in the first period.
2-minute power play.
Ben Brown in the net, or in the box for the Patriots. And puck gets sent back down. Still not really sure what the call is.
But if you're Upper Arlington, this is something you have to capitalize on. You've got the opportunity now. You got to make the most of it.
As time ticks down, the Olentangy Liberty Patriots will head to the locker room holding a 2-0 lead. Sam Cannon able to come up with the puck The Migalski and shot is not able to go off again. Olentangy Liberty Patriots take this 2-0 lead into the locker room with 1:26 left on their penalty kill. Upper Arlington has to do something in order to get back in this game. Me and Travis will talk about it after this small short break. Tyler Fisher, Travis Napper here in Lewis Center, Ohio at the Chiller North between Upper Arlington and Olentangy Liberty Patriots. We'll be right back for the first intermission.
In sports, you want to have a player that can get the job done right every time. A real all-star, somebody that's dependable and you can turn to when the game is tough. That player in the audio-video industry is the theater people. From setting up your home's Wi-Fi network and offices, conference rooms, to setting up home theater inside or outside, to setting up the systems to make your home run smarter and safer as well. The theater people can do it all with the quality of professionalism you can expect every single time. That isn't just a great all-around player, that is an all-star. That is why we are the leaders in audio-visual installation in Central Ohio. So call us at 614-604-6327 or check out our website at ttpcolumbus.com to figure out which products will fit you. And don't forget, amplify your personality with the theater.
Design ideas for t-shirts when you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
Sports, you want to have a player that can get the job done right every time. A real all-star, somebody that's dependable and you can turn to when the game is tough. That player in the audio-video industry is the theater people. From setting up your home's Wi-Fi network and offices, conference rooms, to setting up home theater inside or outside, to setting up the systems to make your home run smarter and safer as well. The theater people can do it all with the quality of professionalism you can expect every single time. That isn't just a great all-around player, that is an all-star. That is why we are the leaders in audio-visual installation in Central Ohio. So call us at 614-604-6327 or check out our website at ttpcolumbus.com to figure out which products will fit you. And don't forget, amplify your personality with the theater.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts when you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
In sports, you want to have a player that can get the job done right every time. A real all-star, somebody that's dependable and you can turn to when the game is tough. That player in the audio-video industry is the theater people. From setting up your home's Wi-Fi network and offices, conference rooms, to setting up home theater inside or outside, to setting up the systems to make your home run smarter and safer as well. The theater people can do it all with the quality of professionalism you can expect every single time. That isn't just a great all-around player, that is an all-star. That is why we are the leaders in audiovisual installation in Central Ohio. So call us at 614-604-6327 or check out our website at ttpcolumbus.com to figure out which products will fit you. And don't forget, amplify your personality with the theater.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
In sports, you want to have a player that can get the job done right every time. A real all-star, somebody that's dependable and you can turn to when the game is tough. That player in the audio-video industry is the theater people. From setting up your home's Wi-Fi network and offices, conference rooms, to setting up home theater inside or outside, to setting up the systems to make your home run smarter and safer as well. The theater people can do it all with the quality of professionalism you can expect every single time. That isn't just a great all-around player, that is an all-star. That is why we are the leaders in audiovisual installation in Central Ohio. So call us at 614-604-6327 or check out our website at ttpcolumbus.com to figure out which products will fit you. And don't forget, amplify your personality with the theater.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
In sports, you want to have a player that can get the job done right every time. A real all-star, somebody that's dependable and you can turn to when the game is tough. That player in the audio-video industry.
No, I think he turned it down.
I'm Randall Smith Jr. I'm sitting here with Bob McElligott, and we're live at the chiller for the Upper Arlington Bears game versus the Olentangy Liberty Patriots game. First period, 2-0. Olentangy Liberty got off to a fast start. What do you think about that?
Well, I'll tell you what, Liberty, I thought they really did a good job at taking advantage of a couple of chances that they had. The first goal that they get is kind of a semi-breakaway, and they come in, nice move, deep in front of the goaltender to be able to bury that one. So that was nice. The second one was a tip in, so that's tough for a goaltender when that shot gets taken from the circle, and then it's a tip, which means good stick in front. Player was the forward's right where he needs to be to redirect that puck and make it a 2-0 game. To be honest with you, they had a chance to make it more than that. But Garrett Alderman, the goaltender for Upper Arlington, there was one point he got caught out of his net, lost his stick. He was scrambling around out there. He had a player come up and block a shot for him. So that's what kept this at 2-0. And on the other side, Liberty's goaltender made a couple of good saves late in the period to keep it scoreless. So it's been good the first 15 minutes of this one, and I'll be interested to see what happens here in the second period.
So going into the second period, what do you think Upper Arlington needs to do to get some points on the board?
They just need more pressure. That, as simply as that. They've got to get to the net. They've got to get some bodies in front of the goaltender. Again, as I said, there were a couple of good saves, but they were saves where he could see the puck. There wasn't any traffic in front of him. They've got to find a way to get that traffic. They got to get the puck on net, and it comes down to multiple opportunities, not just one shot and out.
Anything from Liberty that you need to see from them to keep that lead?
I think they just need to do exactly what they have been doing. And look, the way you protect the lead is keep the puck on the other end of the ice, right? So if they can do that, if they can keep putting the pressure on Upper Arlington, and if they can bury another one, they're going to be in much better shape here.
Thank you. I'm asking something else.
And we are back here at Churler North in Lewis Center, Ohio for the second period between the Olentangy Liberty Patriots and the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. Again, Tyler Fisher with Travis Napper. Travis, they said it themselves, Bob McElligott and Randall Smith. Upper Arlington needs to keep applying pressure.
Yep, everything that's been happening to them, find a way to get it going and make it happen to Liberty. Because right now you are not doing that, and they got to figure out why it's not happening and how they can get it to happen.
And right there, we have the Olentangy Liberty bench hollering about something to start this period. As Domagowski takes the puck into the zone himself with a shot on goal, but it is not able to find the back of the net.
And maybe that's what it boils down to, is just one guy takes the puck in himself. You know, it seems like before they were trying to do a team effort, they were trying to pass the puck down the ice. If they have somebody that can take speed and take that puck down the ice, they need to capitalize on that.
It's worth noting that the Olentangy Liberty Patriots are still on the penalty kill with about 39 seconds left as Domagowski takes the puck back into the zone again himself, and it is tipped in front, and nothing comes of that. Kempa is able to fight the puck and is able to somehow get the puck into the neutral zone for the Golden Bears to reset as Garrett Alderman flings it back up for Max Robbins.
That was a good play on the ground.
Yeah, it was. It was.
If you're able to keep the puck away from Upper Arlington while on the ice, you're doing a heck of a job.
Adam Carib is unable to somehow try and keep that puck in the zone as it comes back down.
And that's another thing that Upper Arlington could not afford. They cannot afford to have so many opportunities wasted by the puck getting sent down into their own zone.
Indeed, as Brown comes in, is unable to find Vogen in front of the net to triple this lead for the Olentangy Liberty Patriots.
But it's just like what we've been talking about. Too many opportunities for Olentangy Liberty in front of the net. He was wide open to the net, and just, it was a bad pass, or it was, he wasn't able to get a stick on it. But that's too many opportunities if you're Upper Arlington of an Olentangy Liberty Patriot in front of your goaltender.
I honestly think if I was just in that situation right there, I would have taken the shot myself. Instead of passing it, I get the idea of passing it in front. I think I would have taken that shot myself to try and test Garrett Alderman a little bit.
Well, and they're up 2-0. They can afford to try things and just, create some different situations. But, yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes you guys just got to take the shot yourself.
Carson Reynolds, name we haven't called yet tonight, for the Liberty Patriots as Olentangy makes a line change. Apologies. Gage Schlotterbeck sends the puck back into the Upper Arlington zone.
And it really just seems like it's a lot of ill-timed passes or just a lot of passes that aren't quite there for Upper Arlington.
Shane DeMontova unable to get something going for the Olentangy Patriots. As Flanagan is able to take a shot, and it just kind of ricochets off of a defenseman's skate. The puck hits out of play as we have a face-off coming to the right of Alderman. Nolan Pitroff.
Got a couple of guys down on the ice.
Pitroff and Graysock. Again, a name we know way too well. Delayed offside there for Olentangy, but it is fixed, and the Patriots can start an attack. Andrew Minardi was that Patriot to sling the puck back into the end board as a hard hit by Landon Smith on Max Robbins. And a little pushing and shoving going on over there between Adam Carup. I can't tell the Olentangy Liberty Patriot down there. And that's Ian Hood.
I think it was good for Upper Arlington, though. You have to see some fire in them. Got to see a little bit of intensity. It really, coming into in their own zone, they don't even look like they're really that up for this. It's like they're kind of out there right now. They seem like Liberty's being very physical with them, and so I don't know if they're just tired right now or if they're just a little worn out, but Upper Arlington's got to find a little bit of steam right now.
And icing called. The puck will find its way back down into the Upper Arlington zone yet again to the right of Alderman. So far, it seems both teams have just continued to play their style that we saw in the first period. However, I do like Upper Arlington. They're starting to pick up just a little bit, and they still think they need to find ways to break down this hard Olentangy Liberty defensive pair. A glove save by Alderman, and a puck will stay down here to the left of us. I love this song. They play this song every time at Jackets games. Sorry, to the right of Alderman. I just made Travis laugh, guys.
Yes, he did. We're having fun here.
We are having fun. We are having fun. Cannon heads off for the Golden Bears. Brown is able to win the faceoff for the Patriots.
Nice, quick little movements.
Nolan Adams right there. I think that's what you were referring to.
Now you just have to keep it going, but you can't afford that.
Vogin finds Isaac Moe, the first goal scorer. Shot on goal is a save by Garrett Alderman, and it is gloved and taken out of the hands of the Golden Bears netminder. But the whistle has blown and face off to the right of Alderman.
And if you're Alderman, you almost have to feel like, what do I have to do at this point? You know, I'm making incredible saves. Yeah, you had the 2 goals against him, but he's still playing pretty well. Like Bob said, the one was a tip-in, so it's a rough day for a goalie when that happens.
Yep.
But, you know, he's still playing pretty well. It's just the defense in front of him is giving them too many opportunities to the Patriots.
And Lundqvist is able to sneak that puck away from an unaware Golden Bear and kind of get something going. A terrible turnover. Demontova finds a teammate, and the puck is blocked in front.
Looked like a little bit better defensive performance, though, from Upper Arlington on that one.
And that was Cameron Gresham on that shot just a few seconds ago. Shane DeMontova finds the puck in his own zone, but it is Upper Arlington that is somewhat able to come away with it. A hard hit down low. And what a save by Andy Keeler.
But if you're Upper Arlington, you got to feel a little bit better about that. You got a little pressure on the goalie. That's a step in the right direction. And if you're Liberty, just keep doing what you're doing.
Face off to the left of Andy Keeler. Jack Norris and Ben Brown. Liberty wins the face-off. Puck goes around to the other side and down into the zone. Face-off back in the Olentangy Liberty Patriots zone for an icing. And here we go again. Jack Norris, Ben Brown. A little chirping going on as Jack Norris gets tossed from the face-off. Being replaced by Charlie Linzel. Linzel wins the face-off for Upper Arlington. Puck swings back around behind Keeler as the Patriots try to get that puck out of the zone, and Upper Arlington saves it at the blue line.
That was close. Almost an offsides there on that one.
What a hit by Sam Cannon as Isaac Moe is able to take that puck, swings it back around for Ben Brown, who takes it into the slot. Finds a teammate. A shot there is denied by Garrett Alderman. A delayed penalty here. And we have
another Upper Arlington penalty kill, it looks like.
Indeed we do. Who is going to the box? It looks like Sam Cannon.
Oh, that's something Upper Arlington can't afford. He's been their most physical player right now.
I believe this is for the hit that just happened right in front of us, I believe. Maybe interference?
Could be.
If memory serves me correctly, pretty sure Sam Cannon was the one to hit in front of us right here. As the Patriots are able to corral this puck in. And tough bounce there.
A little shot to the face, actually.
As Tavonen slips and falls. Sorry, Tavonian. Witty Tavonian. My apologies. And Olentangy looking to get something started here. Shane Flanagan now on the puck. Ooh, glove comes off for Flanagan. And the entire Liberty Patriots bench just ducks.
You don't think that was intentional, do you?
Oh, no way.
Of course not. Of course not.
I think it's more of trying to get the puck deflected off of the glass and down and back into the zone to kill off some time on this Olentangy Liberty power play. What a shot by Gage Schlotterbeck. A hard hit by Lundqvist on Domagolski right in the corner.
And, you know, that's just been the story of this game is you're seeing Liberty be very physical with their hits.
Domagolski goes back at Lundqvist, was not able to make something. And Isaac Moe with a hit on Witty Tavonian, who attempts to go back at him. Almost looked like a slash there almost. Ben Brown tries to fake out Jack Norris there. Schlotterbeck with the shot. Save by Alderman. And here come the Golden Bears. Charlie Linzel unable to find the back of the net. Andy Keeler, what a save.
They needed that one bad. They definitely needed that one.
How about that Andy Keeler save, though?
That was a great save. Right in his face.
2-0 practically. And Charlie Lindsell tries to take on Andy Keeler, and Andy Keeler says, "Nuh-uh. No, not in my house.
No.
Not in my house." As the Kevin Mutombo would say.
Exactly.
Wrong sport, but still. You get the picture.
It's universal. But yeah, again, if you're Upper Arlington, you needed that one, and unfortunately, the power penalty. Well, I should say, fortunately, the penalty kill is over.
Yep.
But it almost looked like I saw a little bit more intensity out of Upper Arlington again on the penalty kill. Now let's see if they can keep that momentum after they've gained their player back.
The puck hits the overhead stanchion, I should say.
Thank goodness for nets, right?
Yes, yeah, for sure. As the faceoff will come to the right of Garrett Alderman. That's where the puck was last played. Oh, a little Metallica, huh? Upper Arlington wins the faceoff. They cannot get the puck out of their own zone.
No, they really can't, and it doesn't help that Liberty is, again, just being so physical, hitting them into the boards, getting open ice hits, and they're just...
Oh, the puck sneaks through!
Wow.
Garrett Alderman! And it is a 3-0 lead for the Olentangy Liberty Patriots. Look like Kellen Reynolds on that rebound there. Alderman looked as though he hadn't, just snuck through his legs.
And unfortunately, those days happen. You don't have the luck of the puck. It tips in, it just rolls in, and unfortunately for Alderman, it's just, things aren't going their way right now.
Olentangy Liberty Patriots take a 3-0 lead with about 5:50 left in the second period. A hit. That's my apologies. It is Eric Bauermeister on the goal, and Kellen Reynolds on the assist. Nonetheless, it's still a 3-0 lead for the Olentangy Liberty Patriots.
At this point, I think you just got to play physical if you're Upper Arlington. Don't try to do anything fancy. Don't try to do anything cute. Just try to be as physical as possible. You have to wear this Liberty team down somehow.
Jacob Kempa was upended in the corner there. What a hit!
Nice hit
right in front of us. Landon Smith with that hit. Upper Arlington gaining just a tad bit of momentum, but cannot create enough chances to get something started. As Keeler covers that puck. 5:03 left in the second period here. Travis, what has... I can say it myself. I was not expecting the Olentangy Liberty Patriots to come out and play like this.
I wasn't either. I really thought this was going to be a little bit closer of a game, although, you predicted a 3-1 whenever we started. You might be right at this point.
I said 3-1 for Upper Arlington.
But it might be the opposite side. Yeah, right. I don't know. It's really interesting. Upper Arlington just cannot seem to get get it going, really. They can't seem to get that intensity, that speed going, and they're just being out physical, plain and simple. All you're seeing is Liberty getting big hit after big hit after big hit, and that can be so demoralizing for a team that is on the losing end, not only being down 3-0, but just getting the snot knocked out of them every single time.
Being down 3-0 and being down a man as they are on the penalty kill. Joey Holland in the penalty box for the Upper Arlington Golden Bears.
Ooh.
A shot by Vogen is covered up by Alderman. Olentangy Liberty Patriots on the power play. And I don't know if you have noticed this, but Gage Schlotterbeck has one heck of a shot.
He does. A lot of strength in that shot. He rips it really good.
Sam Cannon able to get the puck back out into the Olentangy Liberty Patriots zone.
And he's got some wheels, too.
Yeah, he does. And it is taken by... Who? I don't know who that is. That was Max Robbins. I know.
Dumps it back in.
I just had a massive brain fart just now.
That's okay.
Glove saved by Alderman on a shot from Vogen as Olentangy.
We'll excuse it this one time.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Olentangy makes a line change on the whistle. Face off to the right of Alderman. Shane Flanagan. And looks like Nolan Adams. Nolan Adams. We're taking that face off as Nolan Adams finds a breakaway for Upper Arlington. Shoots it. What a save by Andy Keeler. Getting chances. They're starting to make something of them.
And again, it's a weird situation, but it comes on the penalty kill.
It does.
I don't know what it is about the penalty kill, but this team just seems to do better when they're down a man.
That shot just a few seconds ago by Vincent Rengel was just wide of the net. A hit by Keelan Reynolds. As Olentangy cannot get that puck to stay in the zone. That's Vincent Rengel right there. Keelan Reynolds sends it down. 10 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Golden Bears.
That was a much-needed break for Upper Arlington. Getting the puck down the ice, clearing the puck.
Full strength now for the Golden Bears.
Lucky that wasn't an icing call.
Good call, good call. A shot by Domagalski.
Ooh.
What an unlucky.
They had an opportunity.
They did.
They had somebody on the right side. That would have been a good open net.
Face-off coming back down into the Patriots zone. 2:33 left here in the second period from the Chiller North in Lewis Center, Ohio. This stream is brought to you by Score On Air, powered by Score On Air on YouTube. You can find us on Twitter at Your Score On Air, Facebook on Score On Air Network, YouTube Score On Air. You can even find us on TikTok at Your Score On Air. Impromptu read right there. I love it.
There you go. That's how it's done.
And Instagram, Score On Air.
Yeah, don't forget Instagram.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're going to bring up TikTok, can't forget Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And here we go. Domagalski is able to send that puck back into the zone. Flanagan calling for it wide open on the left wing here. As he charges towards the net, unable to make something of it. Puck is back in the neutral zone. Cameron Gresham was on that puck. What a shot by Gage Schlotterbeck, man.
I think you saw something there that you really have to focus on if you're Upper Arlington. They cleared the puck, but nobody went after it. If you have a chance to clear the puck, you have to start attacking. You cannot just sit back and play defense.
Aiden Brennan on the puck now, as the Patriots are able to kind of keep the puck in the zone. Puck does deflect up out of play. And we have a face-off to the left of Alderman. 1:28 left in the second period. Travis, what do you think of the Patriots so far between both periods?
I'm impressed. I am very impressed. They came out a lot faster and a lot quicker than I thought they were going to. If you look at the beginning of the game, it looked like Upper Arlington was going to start with the momentum, but Liberty has come out very strong, and they've done everything that I thought they needed to do, which is they came out strong, they came up fast, and they scored quick.
Carson Graysock was charging towards that loose puck that was eventually covered up by Andy Keeler.
And the other thing is they're being physical.
Yes, definitely. Now, Travis, I have to ask you. Too early to call, but I think me and you were talking during the break about a possible nominee for our Mojo Sports Gear Player of the Game.
Well, who is it?
I think it's Andy Keeler.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
Olentangy Liberty Patriots able to get that puck down into their attacking zone with 1 minute left in the first period. Delayed offside call there. As Jackson Vogen gets the puck taken away from him. Charlie Linzel sends that puck down into the zone. Vincent Rengel behind the net of Andy Keeler. So Patriots look to break out and try and get an attack started, but the Upper Arlington Golden Bears keep that puck in the zone. And they are working hard, I'll tell you that much. I'm still impressed with Upper Arlington. They're trying. They're trying to get something started, but this Liberty defense is just very, very good as the puck hits the metal air conditioning unit right above us.
They're just really good at, getting that stick where it needs to be, getting the opportunities that they need to. And Upper Arlington is just having so many opportunities that aren't bouncing the right way. But yes, absolutely, Upper Arlington deserves a lot of credit for how they're playing, because they're playing still very decently. It's just things are not going in their favor. And again, with the goals, like we said, some of the goals have been, if not for just slow tip-ins, this game is a lot closer.
And the second period comes to an end. The Olentangy Liberty Patriots and their section of fans to the left of us have a 3-0 lead heading into the second intermission. I cannot get over how impressive this Liberty team has been so far.
I can't either.
It's been great. And me and you are going to talk about this second period right after these words from our sponsors, Tyler Fisher, Travis Snapper. 3-0 lead for the Olentangy Liberty Patriots. We'll be right back.
The best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
In sports, you want to have a player that can get the job done right every time. A real all-star, somebody that's dependable and you can turn to when the game is tough. That player in the audio-video industry is the theater people. From setting up your home's Wi-Fi network and offices, conference rooms, to setting up home theater inside or outside, to setting up the systems to make your home run smarter and safer as well. The theater people can do it all with the quality of professionalism you can expect every single time. That isn't just a great all-around player, that is an all-star. That is why we are the leaders in audiovisual installation in Central Ohio. So call us at 614-604-6327 or check out our website at ttpcolumbus.com to figure out which products will fit you. And don't forget, amplify your personality with the theater.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
In sports, you want to have a player that can get the job done right every time. A real all-star, somebody that's dependable and you can turn to when the game is tough. That player in the audio-video industry is the theater people. From setting up your home's Wi-Fi network and offices, conference rooms, to setting up home theater inside or outside, to setting up the systems to make your home run smarter and safer as well. The theater people can do it all with the quality of professionalism you can expect every single time. That isn't just a great all-around player, that is an all-star. That is why we are the leaders in audiovisual installation in Central Ohio. So call us at 614-604-6327 or check out our website at ttpcolumbus.com to figure out which products will fit you. And don't forget, amplify your personality with the theater.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
In sports, you want to have a player that can get the job done right every time. A real all-star, somebody that's dependable and you can turn to when the game is tough. That player in the audio-video industry is the theater people. From setting up your home's Wi-Fi network and offices, conference rooms, to setting up home theater inside or outside, to setting up the systems to make your home run smarter and safer as well. The theater people can do it all with the quality of professionalism you can expect every single time. That isn't just a great all-around player, that is an all-star. That is why we are the leaders in audiovisual installation in Central Ohio. So call us at 614-604-6327 or check out our website at ttpcolumbus.com to figure out which products will fit you. And don't forget, amplify your personality with the theater.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. And Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
In sports, you want to have a player that can get the job done right every time. A real all-star, somebody that's dependable and you can turn to when the game is tough. That player in the audio-video industry is the theater people. From setting up your home's Wi-Fi network and offices, conference rooms, to setting up home theater inside or outside, to setting up the systems to make your home run smarter and safer as well. The theater people can do it all with the quality of professionalism you can expect every single time. That isn't just a great all-around player, that is an all-star. That is why we are the leaders in audiovisual installation in Central Ohio. So call us at 614-604-6327 or check out our website at ttpcolumbus.com to figure out which products will fit you. And don't forget, amplify your personality with the theater people.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. And Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
In sports, you want to have a player that can get the job done right every time. A real all-star, somebody that's dependable and you can turn to when the game is tough. That player in the audio-video industry is the theater people. From setting up your home's Wi-Fi network and offices, conference rooms, to setting up home theater inside or outside, to setting up the systems to make your home run smarter and safer as well. The theater people can do it all with the quality of professionalism you can expect every single time. That isn't just a great all-around player, that is an all-star. That is why we are the leaders in audiovisual installation in Central Ohio. So call us at 614-604-6327 or check out our website at ttpcolumbus.com to figure out which products will fit you. And don't forget, amplify your personality with the theater.
I'm Randall Smith Jr. and this is Bob McEllitt, and we're here at the Upper Arlington game versus the Olentangy Liberty Patriots. Olentangy Liberty's up right now 3-0 in what was a tough defensive battle in the second period. We got one goal out of Olentangy. What do you think we're going to see going into the third period?
Well, I'll tell you what, you've got to see a desperate Upper Arlington team if they want to get back into this game. As Randall said, it's not one, it's not 2 goals, it's 3 goals just to get back to a tie right now. And Liberty's really made that difficult for them because of the defense that you're talking about, the way that they've played it. I'll tell you what they've been really good at doing, dumping the puck. They're just getting it to the red line, they're dumping it deep, they're forcing Upper Arlington to go 200 feet when they have the puck. And they haven't been able to do that consistently and make plays. So that's going to continue to be the game plan for Liberty. But I'll tell you one thing, Randall. These two teams played each other just a couple of days ago, and it was a 1-0 overtime win for Upper Arlington. I really feel like Liberty came out here today. They weren't supposed to be the opponent. Upper Arlington was not supposed to be here. It was supposed to be Liberty taking on St. Charles.
Right.
And I think for Liberty, it was kind of like, you know what? We get another crack at these guys today. They showed up ready for that crack at Upper Arlington. I wonder if the Bears kind of felt a little bit like, hey, you know, we just beat them a couple of days ago. They couldn't even score a goal against us. Well, if they had that feeling, that's long gone, and they got to find a way to put the puck in the net a lot in the third period.
So for the first-time fans who's never really watched hockey, what does dumping the puck mean?
It means you get it up to the red line and you throw it all the way down to the other end along the boards. And again, when you do that, it's you dump it in, and then there's what is called a dump and chase, which is one of the ways that you can create offense, where your team takes it, they dump it, and then your guys are going to skate as hard as they can to try to chase it, gain possession of it again, and create in the offensive zone. That's one avenue. The other one is to skate the puck in over the blue line and set up your offense that way. It just all depends on the way that the game is going. But you can dump it and use that defensively, because every time you dump it in, you're forcing the other team to go all the way back behind their own net to pick it up. That's taking time off the clock. So again, in this third period, I would expect Liberty to do a lot of that. Get the puck deep, because every second that Upper Arlington has to spend going back near their own net to pick it up and skate at the length of the ice, so 200 feet to the other end, that's going to take time off that clock. And when you're looking to score 3 times, one of the great defenses is to take the time off the clock, and that's how they can do it.
Just like you said, Upper Arlington wasn't supposed to be playing this game today. St. Charles was supposed to be playing, but due to COVID issues, they got a chance to play Olentangy Liberty again, and Liberty got a chance to revenge this game. So what do you think Upper Arlington needs to do to win this game?
Well, again, it's really what they needed to do in the second period. You asked me in the first intermission. They didn't do it in the first intermission or during the intermission. It's going to be about adjustments. You know, every game, every sport, it's about the adjustments that you make in these intermissions or these halftimes. So they've got to come out. They've got to get bodies to the net. Again, for Upper Arlington, one of their biggest problems in this game is they're coming down. They're getting limited scoring opportunities. When they're getting them, they had a breakaway in that last period, and they came in and just shot the puck right into the pads of the goaltender. Really wasn't a move to try to get him leaning the wrong way. So they've got to get bodies to the net. They've got to get traffic in front of the goaltender. It's hard for a guy to make a save when he can't see the puck. And they just haven't been able to get traffic in front of him. They haven't been able to get him out of position. So if they cannot do that, they're going to struggle to score in the third period of this game. So it's got to be pressure. They've got to possess the puck. They've got to pressure with the puck. And as I said, Liberty, they've been in position all night. They have played a very positionally sound game. I would look for them to continue to do that. If they do that, and if they run that clock, they're going to come out of here with a win tonight.
Let's get back to an exciting third period. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Randall and Bob. Tyler Fisher and Travis Snapper, Lewis Center, Chiller North. 3-0 lead for the Olentangy Liberty Patriots. What do you think we can see in this third period for the Upper Arlington Golden Bears?
Well, I think you heard it best from Bob is Upper Arlington has to come out desperate. They are down 3-0. There is no more, let's just, we'll see what happens. No, you have to come out desperate and hungry to want to get this back in control, because you are down 3 goals. You need a spark. You need a fire somewhere. They have to figure something out. As far as Liberty goes, like Bob said and like we've said, just keep doing what you're doing. Play with the clock, and they'll be fine.
Third period has begun here at Chiller North in Lewis Center, Ohio, as Upper Arlington Adam Carup takes the puck to the net, but it is deflected out of play for a face-off.
And that was a good start. They said it, Bob said it, and Randall said it. Get people in front of the net. Get traffic in front of the goaltender, and you will not be able to block as many shots. They're doing that right now.
Domagalski unable to save that puck at the blue line, and Isaac Moe is hot on his tail. A hard hit behind the net of Alderman. Domagalski able to fight off Ben Brown. as the Patriots dump the puck back into the Golden Bears zone for an icing call. Face-off coming to the left of Andy Keeler, who might just be our Mojo Sports Gear player of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're Liberty, you know, the icing call, you'll take that because it still keeps the puck out of your zone. It keeps the clock moving still a little bit. But like we said, you're going to see a lot of just dump the puck out of Liberty, and they're doing that right now.
Face-off won by the Patriots, and Upper Arlington somehow, someway able to get that puck in front of Keeler, but Keeler makes the save. Puts his glove on it. Face-off coming to the left again.
That's 2 opportunities in the first minute. Look, keep an eye on that because it looks like Upper Arlington finally figured it out.
They did indeed. And you mentioned it last period. They seem to be playing better when they're down a man. Now they're at full strength. Now they're starting to pick up the pace a little bit and able to create 2 chances, as you said, in the first minute of this period. Carson Graysock lays out Flanagan. As Rory Brennan that puck is intercepted by Kempa, who flings it at Alderman. Alderman makes that glove save, puts it back in play.
Good job by Alderman, though, to keep that puck going, keep the play moving. You don't want to stop the play right now. You want to keep it moving as fluid as possible.
Landon Smith on the puck there gets dumped down, and a miscommunication there by the Golden Bears as Brown sends it back up, but Brennan is unable. Puck comes in, and there's a puck. As our other person that is on this with us, Mr. Andy Evans, kind of.
Mr. Andy Evans almost taking a shot to the face.
Puck was sent into the stands. Garrett Alderman could not see that puck as he was screened by one of his own teammates. And a general note here, if I am a player on either team, I'm so excited to be playing right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Despite everything going on with COVID and, postponements, cancellations, quarantine, I think it's very good to be playing the sport that you love.
Absolutely.
During these tough times. So as we round out the new year, it's so happy to be calling hockey again with you.
Absolutely. I couldn't ask for a better time right now to play to see hockey being played. There's always been so much uncertainty with COVID. You don't know what's going to happen, and so this is a very welcome sight. It's so awesome to see these young guys get to actually play and have some fun.
Pad save by Keeler as Ben Brown takes the puck into the zone, dumps it around, unable to get a puck into the net is Isaac Mell, the first goal scorer for the Patriots today, who now holds the game-winning goal. Tavonian able to put that puck back into the Patriots zone, but Olentangy skates it up ice. Isaac Mell on the puck now. Ben Brown is able to put that puck down into the line. Gresham is unable to keep that puck in the zone as Jacob Kempa now finds Gage Schlotterbeck, who finds Brown, but it's Max Robbins
and that could
for Upper Arlington.
That could be some miscommunication that Upper Arlington will benefit from.
Sam Cannon unable to get a backhander on that puck to guide it in the right direction. This puck stays in the Olentangy Liberty zone. Jacob Kempa finds, and there is a penalty, and what a terrible mistake there for the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. Too many men on the ice.
They need to play desperate, not that desperate.
And me and you both heard when that puck was touched. as both teams are now at full strength. Well, not both teams, but Upper Arlington is now at full strength, I might say. As Domagolski recovers the puck.
Just a missed opportunity from Domagolski.
Indeed. A hard hit by Eric Bauermeister. Flipped up right in front of us. I always think the puck's going to come into like right where we are.
Well, if you're Andy, it almost did.
Yeah, that is true. This is Mr. Evans is sitting right behind us.
Hey, I'm watching the game. Good one here. Chiller North.
I think he's trying to hide behind us so we get hurt first.
Indeed. Max Robbins on the puck now for the Golden Bears. Puck gets flipped out.
That was...
And hits the overhead stanchion yet again. I have to give a huge shout out to one of our also fellow people that's with us today. It's Mr. Bob McElligott over here.
Absolutely. I mean, did very, very well in their pregame segments. A lot of intuitive information and helps us get ready for the game as well.
Indeed. Him and Randall. Shout out to Randall Smith also.
Absolutely.
Doing very well in those intermission segments to kind of set us up for some conversation before these periods got started. As
nice little bounce.
As Andy Keeler makes a bouncing save.
I mean, when you have Bob McElligott on your pregame show, you're bound to get some nuggets in there.
Yeah, we are. Face off to the right of Andy Keeler. Jack Nolan, a sophomore forward, against Ben Brown. Ben Brown gets somewhat hit. What a hit by Isaac Moe on Stone there. Stone comes back, and we have a penalty coming up.
That's a good sequence right there to show you just what this game has been like. Is you saw an early hit with Upper Arlington getting a hit on Liberty, and then Liberty gets one right after that.
Yep.
And it's even more physical than the Upper Arlington. Upper Arlington has got to find a way to be more physical. Every time that Liberty makes a hit, it's impactful. But every time that Upper Arlington makes a hit, it's just kind of, it's a good hit, but it's just not as rough as the Liberty hits have been.
Jacob Kempa in the box for the Patriots. 2 minutes for tripping as Andy Keeler makes a save through traffic in front on Domagolski.
But they did good there. We've been talking about it. They talked about it on the pregame show. Is you got to get people in front of the net. You have to create traffic to create a window of opportunity that the goalie cannot see.
Face off to the right of Keeler. Small. It looks like a small high stick there for a hot second, as Domagolski is unable to keep that puck in the zone. Upper Arlington resets. Domagolski, keep an eye out for Domagolski. He's always at that high point area of the ice. Garrett Alderman sends that puck around for Max Robbins.
Just some key little mistakes there. They had a guy at the top of the zone that they could have passed the puck to and kind of keep the puck moving in the zone, but just got to keep it moving.
2 saves right in a row for Keeler.
He's actually had to do some work this period.
He actually has. Indeed, he has. I think maybe he wasn't expecting that this much of a opportunity creation flow, if that's even something you would grammatically say, from the Upper Arlington Golden Bears.
If there's one thing I'm not going to judge, it's grammar.
Carson Graysock wins the face-off for Upper Arlington. As Bauermeister sends the puck back down into the Upper Arlington zone, killing time off the penalty kill with just about a minute left on the penalty kill and 7 minutes remaining here in the third period of this game.
Now, I have been impressed with Upper Arlington's penalty kill. Penalty power play, I should say. Excuse me. They've been able to push the puck up pretty well, except for right now, and I say that. They've had some issues, but for the most part, they were pushing the puck up the ice, getting some pressure.
And right there, I don't know if you saw that, Travis. Jack Nolan apologizing to Rory Brennan. Looks like they may have had some miscommunication there. And you just see a little my bad there. My bad there, buddy. Sam Cannon wins the faceoff for the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. 33 seconds left on the power play for Upper Arlington. A little fighting back and forth there. But Keeler makes a save as the puck is dumped back down into the Upper Arlington zone.
Looks like a high stick. Could be a high stick on that one.
Maybe they deemed the puck out of play, as it may have hit.
That is possible too.
A Patriot that's on the bench. And I think for the maybe second or third time tonight, Ben Brown has lost a faceoff. He's been very crucial in faceoffs for Olentangy, as Adam Carib is able to get back on side. Very quick. And, oh, man. Ben Brown just cannot find the footing. If he would have corralled that puck, I think that would have been a breakaway attempt.
Very possible.
Puck down into the corner in the Liberty zone. What a shot by Domagalski. Keeler makes the save. Dimantova gets the puck taken away from him. For Teravonian, what a pad save by Andy Keeler.
Some good pressure up front by Upper Arlington right now in the zone.
Domagalski is able to keep that puck in the zone as it goes back down.
They're really getting people in the crease.
They really are. I think the level of intensity for Upper Arlington has progressed as time has gone on with 5 minutes remaining in the third period. There's no offside. And Vojan just gets laid into the net. Carson Graysock going up against Carson Reynolds. Battle of the Carsons. Gage Slaughterbeck unable to put that attempt back into the neutral zone as the puck is down for icing.
And again, you're seeing Liberty doing what they need to, just dumping the puck, letting that clock continue to run out, making Upper Arlington try to chase the puck. I tell you, Upper Arlington's shown some spunk in this one late, but they really need to. They got to get a goal. Otherwise, this could be a long one.
Indeed, it will be. I think maybe if they get one goal before the end of this game, I think that kind of sparks momentum their way as we have a whistle.
It helps you feel better, at least.
It does.
Better not get shut out.
Yeah, it does. Tables will be kind of turned a little bit as the Upper Arlington Golden Bears shut out the Olentangy Liberty Patriots 1-0 just days ago, and now they are on the receiving end of being shut out. Andy Keeler with the glove on the puck. 4:18 remaining in the third period of this game. Travis, I think we can finally maybe call it our Mojo Sports Gear Player of the Game.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it's a unanimous decision now to be Andy Keeler for Olentangy Liberty Patriots.
I have no argument on that. If things play out the way they've been playing out for the rest of this game, I think you definitely have to look Andy Keeler's way.
Ooh, loose puck in front.
Got some bodies falling around.
Loose puck in front of said Liberty Patriots. Flanagan is able to put that puck into the slot, but nothing comes of that as Upper Arlington dumps it back down to the neutral zone. Garrett Alderman puts that puck. A hard hit by Flanagan. And if you're Upper Arlington, you need something to go your way now. 3:40 remaining left in the third period. Keelan Reynolds dumps it down. Alderman with a stick. Pushes it away. Adam Carup now on the puck.
Seeing a little bit more aggressiveness out of Liberty. I think they realize just how in hand this game is. They're trying to ice it.
Keelan Reynolds. Olentangy is unable to keep that puck in the zone. Reynolds on the puck again. Finds Bauermeister as it is taken away. A hard hit there by Ian Hood. Hood on the puck again after making that hard hit. Svonian just kicks it back into the Liberty zone, hoping for a teammate to be there. Upper Arlington cannot get something going.
Cannot afford to make that kind of a pass.
Bauermeister dumps it. Cannot take it as Hood almost takes it himself. Jack Norris lays a hard hit on Hood.
That's the kind of hit I've been needing to see at Upper Arlington all game. It's just, for the most part, hasn't been there.
Hood is able to do a good job actually making a touch on that puck to cancel out icing for something to happen for the Patriots. As we are winding down time, 2:10 left in the third period now. Olentangy. A shot by Vogen is out of play. Face off to the right of Alderman. .205 left in the third period. And we have a Upper Arlington timeout. 2 minutes. Do you think Upper Arlington can claw their way back into this one?
It's going to be rough. They're going to have to come out quick and score a goal pretty early. Again, they just have to play physical. They have to play desperate. They're still kind of playing a little bit on their heels. I don't see as much intensity. I don't see as much hunger to go for the puck. They're kind of just letting it come to them. I think they really need to just go all out. Even if you risk letting up another goal, you have to make something happen, and unfortunately that means doing some desperate things. But they got a shot. Anything can happen, but it's going to be a long shot on this one.
I think if you are Upper Arlington, you have to apply as much pressure and get your stick handling better. They have had many chances not go their way of keeping the puck in their zone where they're attacking and just letting it flow back out and having to reset. I think if you're Upper Arlington, you need to keep your stick handling better than it was before in these last 2 minutes to at least make an attempt.
There's been way too many opportunities where they have not gotten the stick on the puck.
Something you did not want to see. Gage Schlotterbeck rips a shot off the glass behind Alderman.
I see what you mean now about his shot.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
A laser. Domagowski.
That's a good sign for Upper Arlington.
2-on-1. Can it get in? There is no goal. Wide open shot is what a hard hit by Carson Graysock. As Olentangy dumps it back into the zone. It is worth noting that Upper Arlington has pulled their goalie for an extra attacker. An empty net for the Golden Bears as the faceoff comes back into the Liberty zone.
I think at this point, you just got to play to get one. I mean, like we talked about, it's a little bit more honorable, or whatever you want to say, to at least get one, not get shut out. It feels a little better on the mind. Not as embarrassing, and it's not as hurtful.
We would say
it sucks, but
we would say that's a consolation goal.
Consolation prize, yeah. That's a good one. But yeah,
as Ben Brown takes this puck, he looks up, cannot get the puck on net.
Good hit though by Domagowski.
And indeed it was. Indeed it was. 1 minute remaining left in the third period. Upper Arlington has to do something as Carson Graysock gets that puck taken away. Bojan, here's Brown. Brown cannot. Isaac Moe just cannot find the puck on his stick.
That was a.
It was there for the taking. It was there. I don't know, man. That may have been another too many men call.
It was close. If he'd have grabbed it, it would have been.
Well, it's what I'm saying. I think it hit his skate as he was getting into the bench. The refs say play on, though.
We'll let the officials deal with that one.
Refs say play on as Alderman makes his way back onto the ice. 22.5 seconds left remaining in the third period.
I think that's the other thing. At this point, they're just letting it all play out.
Yeah, I almost think if you call a penalty here, you're just making it worse for the Upper Arlington Golden Bears. You're just making it so much worse.
Rubbing a little salt in the wound.
Indeed. As Alderman makes his way to the bench, somewhat. He is now at the bench. 9 seconds remaining. Can Olentangy Liberty get this one out? And the Olentangy Liberty Patriots have avenged their 1-0 loss to the Upper Arlington Golden Bears 3 days ago with their 3-0 win themselves.
And then some.
And then some, indeed. We called it now. We can officially say it. Andy Keeler, Mojo Sports Gear Player of the Game, as the Patriots. Stick taps all around for both teams. Of course, no handshakes.
And you do have to give a lot of credit to the Upper Arlington team because of the fact that, like Bob and Randall said at the pregame before this last period, this team was not supposed to be here.
Indeed.
This team was not supposed to be playing this game. Should they feel bad about the shutout? Sure. But at the end of the day, they still played a game they were not supposed to play in, and they still had some things that they did well. They still were able to move that puck pretty well in the end of the game. They showed a lot of fire late. I think they need to feel a little confident about that. But again, they weren't supposed to be here, so take it with whatever you want to. Take it with a grain of salt. I think they played well.
We will have a quick break, and then coming later, we will wrap this game up. Travis Napper, Tyler Fisher. We'll be right back after these messages.
You have design ideas for t-shirts and you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
In sports, you want to have a player that can get the job done right every time. A real all-star, somebody that's dependable and you can turn to when the game is tough. That player in the audio-video industry is the theater people. From setting up your home's Wi-Fi network and offices, conference rooms, to setting up home theater inside or outside, to setting up the systems to make your home run smarter and safer as well. The theater people can do it all with the quality of professionalism you can expect every single time. That isn't just a great all-around player, that is an all-star. That is why we are the leaders in audiovisual installation in Central Ohio. So call us at 614-604-6327 or check out our website at ttpcolumbus.com to figure out which products will fit you. And don't forget, amplify your personality with the theater.
And we are back here at Chiller North in Lewis Center, Ohio. Tyler Fisher, Travis Napper, a 3-0 win for the Olentangy Liberty Patriots over Upper Arlington Golden Bears. Travis, final thoughts?
Final thoughts are that Liberty came out strong. They came out the way they needed to, and I was very impressed with the way they were able to just play a complete game. They really moved the puck really well and got shots on net and just played the way they needed to.
We mentioned it before, as we mentioned throughout the entire third period. Andy Keeler standing on his head, making wonderful saves for the Patriots. Upper Arlington cannot get nothing past him. He is our Mojo Sports Gear player of the game. For me, final thoughts, I'd have to say, Olentangy did not look like a tired team. I mentioned it beforehand, before the game started. They played yesterday, defeating Dublin Jerome. Coming into this game today, they were supposed to play St. Charles. That did not happen due to COVID within the program, so now they threw in Upper Arlington, who had a couple days rest. Upper Arlington just did not seem to be themselves, as they recently defeated Dublin Jerome 10-4. But we got to give it to Olentangy, who just played a complete game, as you said, and this was a wonderful, wonderful way to end the year.
Absolutely. For Olentangy Liberty, they have to feel very good going into the new year, avenging that 1-0 shutout loss, and not only that, but improving upon it with a 3-0 shutout win against Upper Arlington.
Indeed. And for Travis Napper, I am Tyler Fisher. 3-0 win for the Olentangy Liberty Patriots over Upper Arlington Golden Bears. I want to say thank you to everybody at Score on Air Network.
Absolutely.
And have a wonderful new year. Stay safe, wear your masks, and everybody just have a wonderful, relaxed new year. And we'll see you on the flip side.
Absolutely.